did that wrong. Yeah. Poop. Hi guys! Today I am doing the Lauren Oliver book tag. This was a tag created by Kat and Sara Ella, and I've got links to both of their channels down below. And Sara Ella herself tagged me to do this because we've been talking a little bit about Lauren Oliver books. We both really enjoy her writing, and they came up with some really great questions for this tag. Question 1 is based on the book Before I Fall. If you could relive any one day of your life, what would it be? Or if you knew you only had one day left to live, what would you do? I feel like one day is not quite long enough to knock off any of the huge bucket list items that I want to do before I die, because a lot of that involves traveling, and I don't think you can really get somewhere far away and have time to enjoy that place in only one day. I would stay home with my husband. I don't know what we would do exactly, but whatever it is, I would be with my husband because he is definitely what makes me happy. So with the alternative of choosing a day from my past to relive, I would probably pick one of the days from our honeymoon, because we were very fortunate enough to be able to take our honeymoon in Hawaii, and it was a very beautiful place, and it was so relaxing, and I feel like those days on the beach would just be the perfect blend of like romance and relaxation and just being in a really epic, amazing place. Question 2 is about the book Panic. If you were given $10,000, where would you go and what would you spend it on? Well, if that money has to be spent on a trip, I would definitely want to take an overseas trip that would hit several different locations at once. I know 10,000 wouldn't go very far in terms of, I wouldn't be able to do like an entire world tour for 2 people because I would be going with my husband, but I would want to hit several places in the same trip. I would really love to be able to go to like Greece and Italy and Scotland and just see some of the big sites, but still having enough downtime to actually enjoy those places. Realistically, if I suddenly came into $10,000, it probably wouldn't be spent on a trip as much as I would love it to, because we would probably rather put that money towards finally paying off our last remaining student loan. So very adult-like things, not very exciting at all. Question 3 is based on the book Delirium. If you had to give up the one book you loved most, what book would that be? You guys are so mean. This is the worst question ever. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I can't. Question 4, Lauren Oliver was born in New York City. What's your favorite book that took place in a large city? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go with Just One Day by Gail Forman because I've always wanted to go to Paris, and I think that is one of my favorite books set in Paris. Sam from Before I Fall was a rebellious character. Tell us about your most rebellious moment. Well, I used to sneak out of the house when I was in high school, but I didn't really get into trouble. I would just go to my friend's house. I just was out past time. I shouldn't have been going out. So, I don't know, I'm pretty boring. Question 6 is based on the book Rooms. What is your favorite ghost story or mystery? Not Rooms. My favorite books that have ghosts in them, I feel like it would be kind of spoilery for me to mention that because you're not really supposed to know that stuff up front. And I like a lot of mysteries, but for this question, I'm going to go with The Lying Game by Sara Shepard. I have talked about this series a lot recently, especially in my wrap-up videos, because I'm currently trying to finish the series. I wouldn't say this is my favorite ghost story or favorite mystery, but it's both. It is a murder mystery and the narrator is a ghost. Question 7 is based on Vanishing Girls. What is your favorite sibling relationship in a book? For this one, I'm going to go with Kate, Mara, and Tess from the Cahill Witch Chronicles by Jessica Spotswood. Their sister relationship is one of the main focuses in this book, and seeing how Kate's loyalties to her sisters are tested and how they kind of support each other and also at times stab each other in the back was just a really interesting dynamic to read about. Question 8 is based on Lisa Lynn Poe. Name a favorite book from your childhood. I'm going to go with Nancy Drew for this one. I didn't read every single one of them, but I read a lot of the Nancy Drew books with my mom when I was younger, and I really enjoyed them, and that's usually what comes to mind when I think of books from my childhood. Question 9 is about the Spindlers. If you had to pick a hidden realm or world from a book to live in, where would you live and why? I would want to be a hobbit and live in the Shire. I would just want to hang out in my hobbit hole with my comforts at home and my books and my second breakfast and my 11sies. I would be the fattest, happiest hobbit in Hobbiton. It would be great. And question 10, of all of Lauren Oliver's books, which one would you most like to see turned into a movie and why? I really love the Delirium story and would love to see that world come to life, but Delirium already had a failed TV show pilot, and I don't think that that pilot was able to quite capture everything going on. I think maybe the world of Delirium is best left to the book. But I would really love to see Panic turn into a movie because I felt like a lot of the scenes in this book really read very cinematically. There was a lot of action and like this explosion scene, and I just think that it would do very well on the big screen. Those are all the questions, and I'm going to try to tag a few people down below, so look out for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the comments. Bye!